So, as you are shipped over to this small cubby of a spot, you find yourselves just in a daze, and you're not sure what's happening. You're really worried about the inevitability of death, and you all feel just a bit woozy, and you're not sure what's happening. All of you must make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Is this a spell type thing?
This is a spell.
Okay.
Am I still unconscious?
Yes.
Oh,
Do
the
I?
spell? Then I have a 14.
I think you
It's
should
a
also get that +4 from me, right?
So everyone is still either at 0 or unconscious. You will be rolling at disadvantage as well, so just keep that in mind.
Well, the reason why I say is because the robes I have on me gives me advantage against spells.
Absolutely.
So I have a 14.
And I have an 18.
Okay. And then I think Jabu, yours counts as 18 with the +4.
That still goes on even if she's unconscious?
I'm not sure. It's a great question.
That
I thought
great
being unconscious I'd
question.
automatically fail.
It's an aura, so I'll I've got that open right now, so
I'm letting the paladin expert tell me.
while you're conscious. So if you're unconscious, I guess it doesn't work.
That's correct.
Okie dokie.
So I have a 6.
Okay.
Nailed it.
So mine would be subtracted 3. 15. Mine's 15 then.
All right. And Alenus, what would yours be then? Is it a 12?
Well, mine wisdom is one of the one of my one of the ones I add my proficiency to anyway, so it would still be +8, wouldn't it?
No, your saving throws on roll 20, it adds your charisma to them already. So it's 4
Oh,
plus
okay.
your wisdom modifier and then plus your charisma.
Okay, yeah.
Because
so
it already
my bad.
it automatically.
Reading. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be 12.
Okay. All of you feel time just kind of slowing down. The boat noises are just starting to get quieter and quieter. And you all feel yourself starting to dematerialize and vanish. Suddenly, you're someplace else. All of you, except for Thorka, recognize where you've been brought to. And Mahadi is standing in front of the pool of water. Mahadi snaps his fingers, and you can see the pool of water start to sink into the ground. But as it sinks, all of you start feeling refreshed and healed. It is as if you all went through a long rest.
I don't see anything on the screen.
Zoom out, maybe.
Yeah, try zooming out.
No, it's all black.
Give me 1 second.
Woo.
you see anything now?
Yes.
Okay. Mahadi says to you, I have had to cast quite a powerful spell in order to bring you here. I am afraid that your time is up in that timeline. And if you wish to proceed, I can bring you someplace else, and you can replay the events of today. But things may not be as they seem. I give you this opportunity because you helped us with hell, and as Modius feels like he can help you. Do you accept?
Would this put us back on the track of finding and fighting Byzant?
I don't know if Byzant will even be as strong or as able as before. This will take you someplace else where you will still be going to fight the Kraken. However, things may be very different from what you are used to, or from what it was today. I don't know how else to explain it. It will be almost as if you're from another time.
And this is because of what that pirate did?
Aye, if I bring you back there, you will die.
So you put us somewhere before we fought the Kraken. Events will play out similar but different because this is a variant of time. And it might put us back in the situation where we know now the information about this pirate.
Well, the pirates may not be against you this time. I don't know. I don't know what will be happening in this timeline. But you must play it out like you did before, but just be very careful.
So everything is now a variant. It could be the same, or it could be completely different.
Aye.
Hmm.
What's the cost, Mahadi?
You've already paid it. 10% of your soul is in hell forever. This is the last thing we can do for you for free.
So it benefits to help us now.
Aye. We
Yeah.
have to spend more time doing what we need to do with those variants of you before you inevitably pass away.
Well, I'm game if it puts us back on the track to find Byzant, or at least a chance to.
All right. When you're ready, just jump into the pool that is less water inside, or you can step in, and that will start the process. And Jabu, you start seeing that your feet are starting to dematerialize. Thorka, the same thing, and everyone is starting to dematerialize and seem to be shifting into someplace else. Your mind goes blank, and it's very hard to focus. It's almost like something's playing with your mind or your thoughts. You find yourself back in Tivers like nothing ever happened.
Our memory is still intact.
Yes.
And we're back, everyone.
Huh.
So now, this may be weird, but we have to now figure out what's going on. Because we don't know.
And you see a captain that seems to go through the doors and step up to Dilly and just is speaking to him, and they seem to be having a riveting conversation.
Still looks like the same old pirate.
Yes.
No, like, so like he looks pretty much from our memory exactly the same. No difference.
Doesn't seem to be any different.
I'm gonna use divine sense.
Okay.
I want to know if he's this same as before, or maybe he's not undead this time.
As you use divine sense and you stare him down, you don't feel any inkling that he is undead.
Thorka will walk over to Tarek and tell him that as far as I can see, he's alive. What's the sword feel? Or can you feel him through the sword as a living thing?
Tarek, we can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, he's not on Discord right now, actually.
It might have crashed on him.
Oh no.
Okay, so seeing that, my divine sense is not picking up that he's undead, Thorka looks at the rest of the group and kind of gives a little bit of a shrug and just, says quietly, like loud enough for them to hear, but try to keep it to just the group. Mahadi said to play things out, the way we played them out. He does not seem like he's undead, so let's go get a job. And Thorka will walk up and say, Aye,
is this the crew that you talked about, Dilly? This man looks very strong and brave. And Dilly says, yeah. That's the guy. Those are the guys.
Tell us about what you're looking for us to do. Can I with Dilly responding like that, can I roll insight just to see if there's anything to pick up from him?
Sure.
Yeah, that's an 8.
You don't notice anything, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
So the pirate says, it's great to meet you all. My name is Arden Time, and I need a crew. I need a crew that's ready to fight a kraken, and we'll go ahead and all destroy Bison together. From what I understand, the kraken is guarding his phylactery, and Bison has been fairly sheltered in himself, and this will finally be the last straw to destroy him.
Well, it sounds like what you need from us and our quest align with each other. So, let us prepare then. Can I roll insight on him?
Sure.
As I'm watching him talk, may I also roll insight?
Sure. All right.
He's like Stana.
So all of you don't really notice anything unusual. He just seems pretty normal. He doesn't seem to be lying to you. He seems to be telling the truth. Yeah.
Okay then. All right, Captain. Your ship is at the dock.
Aye, the ship is at the dock. The dock at the south. The southwest.
Okay, so let us prepare, and we'll meet you at your ship.
I'm about to fix Tarek. Hold on.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
Can
now
hear-
now I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, if none of you all have any additional questions, don't hesitate to ask me while we're on the ship. But I'll be going now. Good luck. And just so you know, I would suggest some potions of some kind. We do have some water-breathing potions already, so you don't have to worry about that.
Very good, Captain. You'll see us soon.
It actually, I will tell you that, and he looks at a scroll that seems to be on his side. We actually have a bunch of potions at our disposal as well, so actually, you don't have to worry. If you come onto the ship, we'll provide you with whatever potions you may need. And he starts to leave.
When he leaves, Thorka will go back and kind of guide Alanis back to the group. Did you guys hear that exchange? I tried to make it as loud as possible.
I was in a daze. I don't know what the hell's going on.
So here are the facts. He wants us, to go on the ship again, but now it's very clear that it is like to go against Byzant. To go get this Kraken. Kraken's protecting his phylactery. He's offering us use of any potions we need. And I at least know he seems to be completely a living mortal person. He's not undead unless he's got something that is more powerful than what I can see through.
I was gonna wait until we see more of his crew.
Well, that would be the next thing, getting to the ship and then looking at the whole crew. But he does seem, from my memory of when we, it feels like yesterday when we did this, he was a little bit more curt. He was less on offering anything useful to us. Now that doesn't mean like we should take this as this is a quote unquote good version of him. We just these are the facts that we're going by, the differences that we're seeing right now.
We're still taking the ship?
Mahadi said to play things out the way we did because we don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, we don't know if he's bad. We don't know if he is actually now this genuine person that really wants to stick it to Byzant, or this is a different play against us. But I don't know. It seems like we have to play it close to the chest, but this time knowing that something could happen at any time.
So I say we wait and see if they pull something, then we take the ship.
I was gonna say exactly. I was gonna say, well, I'm on board for taking the ship. If you just give me the high sign.
Well, I think we should place ourselves in the important spots to take the ship if need be. I definitely want to check the rest of the crew out and the ship, because maybe the ship's different this time, and maybe the rest of the crew aren't undead either. Like I said, play it close to the chest, ready to take the ship if we have to, but let's just see what happens next. And like, we don't have to go get potions anymore because he said he'd offer that to us. Do we want to believe that, or do we want to try to get some potions again?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have them anyway. Or at least some.
Well, is he waiting for us?
He went back to the ship. I told him to wait for us at the ship.
All right.
So we have time to talk, and if we want to go get something that could help us, we could.
Never hurts to have it. Because if you don't have it, you're gonna want it. I mean, you know me, I have trust issues, so I don't trust the guy.
So
the last thing I remember with him is that I was dead.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is a different person or different version of the person, or this is just a longer game.
Right.
He's trying to set us up in a different way. So yeah, let's go to the shop. Let's get some potions. Everyone on their guard, and let's just see how it plays out again.
All right. As you walk to, I'm assuming you're going to Mills again?
Yeah.
As you are walking to Mills, you kind of have this strange feeling like there's something missing. And you feel like a sharp pain that only lasts a second in your minds. As you're walking towards Mills, you notice that Mills seems to be closed.
Like it's closed for the day, or does it look like there's something wrong with the place?
The sign that normally would be there that says Mills is missing, and there doesn't seem to be anything there except for just emptiness. The glass is there, but when you peer inside, there doesn't seem to be anything inside.
So it seems like there's even more different now than we thought initially. Mills might have left. If in this world there still was the Black Knight and the attacks, maybe he left the city to protect himself. And right now he just hasn't come back yet.
That is true.
If it even happened that way, that's the thing now that I'm starting to realize. All sorts of events that were important to us may be completely different now. And we'd have to spend probably days talking to people, going to the guilds to really get a picture of what's going on. I don't think we have that kind of time, and I don't know if there's a way to get back to what's familiar to us. But if Mills isn't here, I only hope that this version of Mills just left town and he'll come back.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm hoping for the best outcome, and not for anything worse than that. Is there anything else you guys want to do instead of just going to the ship? Because I think that's the key. At this point, it's the only thing we know that's familiar to us, whether it plays out positive or negative again.
I mean, maybe we take a walk by McGregor's and see if he's still.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. We have time.
Still in business. And then I would say if both are gone, then yeah, there's not many options.
You take a walk by McGregor's and you notice that again the sign is not there, and you look inside and it seems to be empty. But something is strange to only you, Tarek. Roll an insight check for me.
I'm great at those. Well, yep, I had it clicked on, so I guess it would be a 12.
So you don't really notice anything different other than the fact that you could have sworn that originally before McGregor's moved in that there was a chair as if it was like a barber shop, and that chair and the barber shop aesthetic seems to be missing from this building entirely. It almost looks identical to Mills, which is just strange to you.
You know, Tarek, it also could be they could be in completely different locations. They could be somewhere else in the city, for all we know.
That is true.
I don't want, like I said, I don't want to jump to a conclusion that something happened to them. They might have left. They might be just in a different part of the city now that we don't know about. You know, honestly, things that are racing through my mind is if we're stuck in this time variant, we've got to see how the guilds are functioning, because that could change a lot of things. But for me, the most important thing right now is to continue and get rid of Byzant. But it seems like a lot of things are screwed up right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's the long game and then the going to the ship game. I don't think we have time for the long game.
Yeah, like I said, I think it would take days for us to really figure out what's going on as far as like what this time's normal is. But like I said, if we go to the ship and maybe there's a way to get it back to our time or not, I don't know.
Well, at least we still know that. I guess we're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, we know that there's something different. We know that, Mahadi had to pull us out because maybe we died, and it doesn't really serve their purposes if we die prematurely, right?
Exactly. So yeah, I mean,
and maybe this is maybe he couldn't. Why couldn't someone like them resurrect us? Maybe it's out of their power, but to pull us out in time and throw us somewhere else where the events are similar, maybe that's within their power to do that instead of just fully resurrecting us if we just completely died. Or I guess if we died, we'd be gone. And like I said, I think we still serve a purpose of not only going after Byzant where we know that they don't want Byzant in power, but how many things did we learn in hell? And you guys learned way more than I did after I left. The stronger we become, the better we are for them when we do die. So I guess they're not ready for that to be cashed in yet.
Yeah. God, it makes me angry. I hate being played.
We're being played like a game of chess right now, and we have no control over the moves.
Well, that's just it. We got to find at some point. We have to find that opening, and we just have to find it and seize the opportunity. But I don't know what that is just yet.
I don't know either. It could be if we get rid of Byzant, that's a huge piece off the board that may give us a little bit more control over ourselves again.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. They made it seem like Byzant was almost, I guess, sort of not as threatening in this timeline. So
yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
I don't think Mahadi. I honestly think Mahadi had no idea what he could be sending us to. He just had to prepare us for everything could be completely different, like we're seeing now. Just things are different.
Yeah, Mahadi said he could be either or.
Mm-hmm.
All of you, everyone, you hear this strange bubbling as you're walking through and talking to one another. I need you to make a insight.
Oh wait a minute, we're good at this. Hold on. Well,
Hey.
I see everything with my eyes
Hell
closed.
yeah.
Yeah, I would get the +4 too.
Hell yeah,
right?
Yay,
Jabu.
Jabu.
Nice.
Jabu and Tarek. Something about the ground just seems off to you, and over in the distance, you see that almost like the paved road seems to be bubbling from a distance, and then finally, after a couple of seconds, it stops. You're not really sure why. It just seems very strange to you.
I'm like, I ask if did anyone else see that?
See what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it looked very weird.
Something with the ground, like the ground was like, it was different. Almost like, I don't know, liquidy. And then it went away.
That's different.
Do you think it's maybe a sign to keep going, or what do you think?
I guess we'll keep going. So the area I saw it happen is in front of us.
It is. Did you want to check it out?
Yeah. So I tell everyone just to hang back, and I walk up to like the edge, and just kind of being very cautious. as I normally would do, just to see if there's
Yeah,
anything out of the ordinary.
so you kind of walk up to the edge of the road, and you kind of like dip your toe a little bit in that area, and people are kind of staring at you like you're acting ridiculous, and the ground seems completely safe. You put your feet more on it, and you kind of like walk over it like, what the hell is going on?
All right, so I walk back and I say, well, where it looked like it was changing, it seems pretty solid now. I'm wondering if, like, we're really not supposed to be here, so I'm wondering if it's gonna start playing tricks on our in our head.
I wonder if we have to. Okay, so this might be a stretch, but maybe we have to beat the clock. Maybe Mahadi brought us to a place where we can get back to where we were, and we have to get back to that point. So we have to get back to the point where we defeated the Kraken in this timeline before something were to happen. Maybe it's temporary, and we only have so much time until we have to get back to where we were before we got taken by the pirate captain. We don't know if that's going to happen again, but we have to get back to that point. That's just an idea.
Yeah, I'd rather be a little faster now.
I think we have to just go and do this. We be on guard, ready in case something happens, but we need to get to the point we come back from the battle. And then that's where maybe it will merge again, or at least the change will not happen. So I think we should just go.
I agree.
Okay.
So we'll go to the docks to find the ship.
All right, you head to the docks over at 98. It takes you a little bit of time. You find the ship, and you see that it's ready to go. It's kind of been waiting for you.
Thorka will call up to the captain, saying they're ready to board the ship.
All right, come on up. We have 4 aboard coming up. You all come up onto the ship, and then it sets sail. Arden says to you, "Aye, it's good to see you lads and lasses. Go ahead and get here. Thank you very much for helping us. Equipped down below deck, you're going to see someone that's there that can go ahead and give you all the potions that you will ever need. We don't want you to go empty-handed fighting something like that. They even have syringes just in case you can't drink underwater. Please, yes, just be very careful. We've heard of reports of Bysant going ahead and fighting the ship and doing things like that in the past. We've dealt with them on our own, but I want you to be very careful."
All right, then. So he says just below deck.
Aye, if you head below deck to the first floor, the man that's there should be able to help you. His name is William Yaminer.
Okay. So we'll make our way there now. And as we're making our way, I'm going to turn Divine Sense again, since there's crew members on top deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know if they're undead or not, or if
Yeah.
undead, fiend, or celestial.
You don't sense any undead, fiends, or celestials.
Okay, and then as we're moving with the group of us, I say they seem normal. As of right now, they're not undead or anything different that I can pick up on.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on the Soul Ripper blade
The blade
just to
itself,
confirm.
yeah, the blade itself senses all the people on the ship. There's just a lot of people on the ship.
Alright.
All right, let's go below deck then.
All right, I will shortcut you down there if you'd like.
Cool.
Whoops, hold on.
Oh no, we lost Tarek. There he is.
He grabbed a drink.
Will it?
The gentleman that's right here looks at you and says, "Oi, you're the people who are supposed to be killing the Kraken."
Yeah, the captain said to come
Yep.
talk to you, and you can outfit us with some potions.
Oi, absolutely. I'm here to help you as much as I can. We don't want you to die down there. And he takes the potions that he has and puts them onto the table right here. And they seem to be all the potions that you had purchased previously when you did this the first time. The same amount of greater healing, the same amount of everything else, as if nothing happened. By taking them, essentially, you'll have the same as if you bought them before.
Okay, so we each had a breathing potion, right?
Yep.
And I also need everyone to roll an insight check for me.
Oh boy.
Insight checks.
Hey, not terrible this time.
Insight is like it's like my white whale. I chase a good roll all the time.
Roll 20 just wants us to die. That's what's going on.
Jabu and Alinus, you both are very confused why in this timeline you would receive the exact same amount of potions as you would in the previous timeline. Just does not make any sense to you.
That is correct, sir. Hmm.
What's bothering you, Lannis?
This doesn't seem exactly on the nose.
What do you mean?
Doesn't seem familiar.
Does this seem familiar?
Just count.
Sure, there's potions here, and a lot of them we had before. But what about them?
I just kind of like lean into him a little quieter, so like I'm not like getting everyone's attention there just because there's crew folk around. It's the exact same amount as we got in the other time. Doesn't seem weird.
Thorka looks at them again, and then like counts them, and then helps jog his memory, and so he's like, "Yeah, that is the same amount that we all bought before." Tarek, you seen that too, Jabu?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little fuzzy, I guess.
What do you think, Jabu? Does that look like the same amount as we had last time?
Yeah, it looks like the same amount to me.
I mean, that's really weird.
Yep. So
Jabu, is there a way for you to
we just leave?
do you know if there's a way for you just to make sure those potions are what they're supposed to be doing?
I guess I can Arcana check if you like.
Please, just to make sure they're the potions that they're supposed to be and not like poison or something.
Or
Oh,
like injecting fire in our veins. Whoops, that
I can see if they're magical. I can't tell if they're like, what kind of potions they are. I mean, I'll try. Let's see what I got here. They seem good to me.
Yep, they seem good to you.
they do good magic.
And as Thorka will believe Jabu on anything that has to do with magic.
Oh no, that was a medicine check. Magic is this. There are some magical properties to these spells, these potions. Well, that's how they
Yes,
heal you when you drink them.
the potions seem to be magical.
Right.
Okay. So, so there's 4 of the water breathing. I don't know how many of the greater and like how many did we bought 3 supreme or 2 supreme?
We had 3 supreme, and
I think I bought 2 greater and 1 supreme last time.
It's not. I'm just curious here. Oh, if we were given a second chance, right? Then why are we going to go through the same steps again?
That's a good point.
I don't know. I like I said, I'm going with what Mahadi said to do is to play it the same way with the knowledge that we have. But also, if you guys are seeing weird stuff out on the street that's happening with bubbles and other stuff, the only idea I have is we have to get to the point where we got grabbed by Mahadi. That's the only idea I'm holding on to, is that we have to go through this, whether or not it's a trap or not a trap. And we have to get back to that point, because I think if we take too much time, I think this world knows we're not supposed to be here, or this version of the world. That's just
So why don't we just speed things up and why don't we just go kill the captain now?
because we don't because we don't know if he's the same captain. That's all it is. We don't know if he's. So far, he's not undead. So far, he's offering us potions. So far, he's given us a way to get at Byzant. So could still be a jerk, but he could not be. He could be fully on the level and trying to help us out.
Jabu, make an insight check for me.
+1.
Okay.
See, everything seems good.
That insight check wasn't based off of what you were talking about. You don't have to modify what you're thinking. It just you to see if you detect something else, which you don't. So
Well then, all right. Well then, I guess we're just gonna go along with this. Then I guess. Sorry, I'm just. It's like swimming in the swamp and not knowing what's around the water with you. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
And right now, I can't see the bottom, and I know there's something lurking down below.
Well, we could just hang out and then just see what happens.
Like, do we have to fight the Kraken?
If we start seeing, we could just hang out here for a little bit, and if we start seeing weird things happening, then I might say maybe we do have to go forward.
Mm-hmm. Well, do we stop him from sailing? Because we do have to sail.
you know that the boat's moving now.
Oh,
already.
okay.
So
I wasn't sure if we started that yet. I
Oh,
mean,
the
we
boat
got
moving? Then we don't need the captain. Throw him overboard.
like I said, I don't know if this captain deserves to get be thrown overboard. It's a completely different person that we dealt with. All of these people are different than what they were before. Whether or not I don't know if they're good or bad. I just know they're not undead. So I don't want to throw someone on overboard if they're not the same person. They don't deserve it.
Oh, they're the
Yet,
same.
yet we don't know yet if they deserve it.
I don't like his face. He deserves it.
They're all the same. Boo.
Well, then I'm just gonna sit over here, and that's what I'm gonna sit over here. Just a nice chair.
you hear the captain starting to walk down the stairs. So, did you get your potions that you needed?
Yeah, we have all the potions.
Good, I'm glad. In about 10 minutes, we'll be in the area that you can go ahead and deal with the Kraken. We do have some weapons that are available to you as well if you keep going down. We like to keep the crew ready for a fight. So, don't hesitate if you want to grab a weapon or two. Just be very careful.
I have a question for you. Will you be going down on me? I mean, going down with me?
Well, I most certainly won't be going down on you, but I won't be going down with you because I have to stay here on the ship. But we'll stay anchored to keep us here, and to try to keep you as safe as possible before we make it there.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous. I'm sorry.
From what I understand, Dilly has said that you're a strong crew, and you can handle this. So I look forward to seeing your exploits.
Is he making fun of me? What the hell he just say? That's a
Alright,
big word.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
go
that word.
back up.
No. Jabu, exploits means adventures and things like that.
Oh, well, he should just say that next time. He confused the hell out of me.
It's just a fancy word for it.
Exploits. I'm gonna use that word next time.
It's good to know. It's good to learn new words.
It is. I'm starting to feel a little sweaty and dizzy. I need to sit down for a little bit.
I mean, we've got a little bit of time. Sit down and take it easy. Then Thorka starts just handing out the potions like they were given out before. Everyone has some healing potions. Everyone has the water breathing potion. Thorka slips on that ring again.
Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs to whatever, like, armory or arms he was talking about.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him because I want to see that if this ship is the same with that engine or not. I want to see if it has the same thing, or if this is like more of a normal ship.
I'm going to hang out here and just kind of listen around.
It sure is pretty, ain't it?
This boat is interesting.
Tarek, you notice that the door is already open when you head over there, and the people inside seem to greet you nicely. Oh, what can we do for you?
That this guy over here?
No, it was down here.
Oh. I just poked my head in, and does this look like basically the same kind of, I guess, engine room
It does, yes.
that we saw for? I said, I just poked my head in. I said I was just curious how the ship down here works.
Oh, it's pretty interesting. So we take crystals that have been used and experimented on by the Cognitionis, and we give them a piece of our pull anytime we're doing any merchanteering. We're the fastest ship in the world.
Hmm. So where do you get these crystals?
Oh, we never have to replace them. They were mined very deep in the mountains.
So they never run out.
I know they don't. It's pretty
Huh.
nice.
It is. It's very convenient.
We also use wind energy as well, so we don't always have the engines running in a sense.
Right, right. You know, a hybrid of sorts.
Aye.
All right, so could you give me a quick rundown on actually what powers how do you run this down here?
Well, all the gears and who's a what's its and all these little buttons and contraptions all go ahead and power the two thrusters in some way, shape, or form. You know, from low, medium, and high power. If, let's say, there was an issue and we had to get the heck out of here, we can go ahead and start the thrusters and move. But we don't want to hit these when the anchor is down. Otherwise, we'll destroy the ship. So we always want to be very careful in that regard.
Oh, that's good to know. So is there some type like of communication from top deck to down here?
Usually a runner comes down and lets us know if we need to go ahead and start the engines. Right now, we're just using wind energy.
Gotcha.
But we have to maintain the maintenance of the ship, so, and the maintenance of this engine room, so.
All right. So I say, all right, thanks for the info, and I say carry on, and I.
So when Tarek comes back, Thork is like, "So I heard that whole conversation. Anything strike you as different, like it did to me?"
Well, the little more friendly
Exactly. They're like way
this
more
time.
friendly. Last time we were
Well,
here,
the
that
others
guy.
were undead, clearly under someone's control. So that was
I'm
another
not getting the
reality.
feeling that these guys want to do anything to us other than have us do this mission. I, I, I just don't feel it in my bones that they mean us any harm. They've been really nice to us and giving us information that before they were really guarded about. But again, I'm not taking my guard down. I'm just saying that it just seems like they are different.
This is true. So we just have to see how it plays out. But it's good to know how to power this thing. And
Oh,
I just give you a wink.
well, and then Thorka nods and says, "Definitely, definitely." Let's grab a couple. Let's grab a couple short swords in case we need them.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna go and see what armament.
The gentleman right here says, Oi, welcome to the armament. What can I do for you?
Well, what do you have down here that you can offer us today?
Well, most of our weapons are silvered to go ahead and deal with any threats. We do have a couple +1 short swords if you want to take a few. At least borrow them while you're down there.
Yeah, definitely borrow a couple of these +1 short swords. Any other weapons?
I mean, we have spears, we have axes, we have some shields, but most of them are a bit gaudy. I probably wouldn't wield them while you're underwater.
No, that wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, we can take some of those +1 short swords. Tarek, you see anything else you might want?
No, I would just take if there's a couple of the +1 short swords.
How many can you lend us?
Oh, we could lend you 3 if you need it.
All right.
All right, so I look at him and I say, "You take both." Um,
Well,
and I just
I'm
kind
not.
of
I don't need.
and I'll take one, and I said I have silvered weapons, so
Well, I don't need to use it, but I'm gonna take one for Alanis and give one to Jabu, if he wants to use one.
okay.
Unless unless you want it, because there's three of them. I mean, I'm not gonna take one myself, so there's one for you, one for Alanis, and one for Jabu.
No, I was just thinking if I had to fight with 2 weapons,
Ah,
but I'm okay with with the one. I have it planned now.
okay then. So, quartermaster, we're just going to take two.
All right, here you go. Just be careful with them.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Thank you. We'll make sure to return them if we can.
Aye.
Anything else you want to grab?
Um, no, I'm good.
All right, you ready to go up, or you want to spend some more time down here?
No, we can go back though.
All right, so we go back to our other two.
All
Hey
right.
guys, Jabu, how you feeling?
I don't. I'm all right, I guess. I'm just kind of just hanging here. How you doing?
Pretty good. We went downstairs and Tarek went to the engine room, and it looks the same. But I gotta tell you, they were completely different than last time. Much nicer, much freer with information. Unlike last time where they just wanted us out and didn't really want to tell us anything. I I told Tarek, like, I feel like these people are very different than what we dealt with last time, but that doesn't mean put our guard down or anything. Just know that there is a chance that these guys are just working guys. They're just, they don't have any motive other than us going down and killing a monster. And speaking of killing a monster, and Thorka puts the two +1 silver short swords on the table. You guys might find some use for these.
What?
Yeah, so they said we can borrow these, and I brought one for you, Alanis, and I brought you one, Jabu, because one, they're shiny, and I know you appreciate those kind of things, and two, you might want to stab something.
Okay.
Nice.
What does it do?
So this is a magical short sword that is also silvered, so it will be good against magical creatures to actually harm them more than an iron or steel sword or dagger. So
Well,
you're
that's very
better.
nice here.
Yeah, and also it's shiny. We can appreciate the shiny things. So both
Silver,
of you
so
can
the silver
use.
short sword.
It's a +1 silver short sword,
Thank you.
and you and Alanis can make special uses. But if we get back and you still have them, they'd like if we return them. But I guess you could also buy it from them if you want to keep it, and or we may not come back, so it doesn't really matter.
Well,
Let's
it'll be ours when we take the ship. So
well, let's not say that too loud right now. Uh, all right, so we're probably getting pretty close to the spot, guys. So I'm gonna head top. If there's anything you guys think about doing down here before coming up, take the time. and do it. So Thorka's gonna go back on top and just see how things are going up there.
I'm also gonna head up.
Who is this stranger?
Ooh, my new token.
I said, who is this stranger?
She just transformed in front of you.
Tarek, are you going up as well?
Yeah, sure.
All right, give me 1 second. Alright, we looks to be there. We're gonna go ahead and put down the anchor, and we're gonna go ahead and get ready to do what we need to do. Do any of you have any questions for me?
No.
No.
Nope.
Alright, please be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there are possibly fish people that are down there that have been defending the area, trying to make sure that the Kraken does not get awakened. But we are going to need to awaken it in order to kill it. So I would follow their commands to a T, and we'll be able to destroy it once and for all. Nay walks up. Let's drop the anchor! And you hear the anchor. You hear the chains just rattling until they finally stop. Alright. Alright, just jump off. And you can climb back up very easily. Make sure you drink your potions beforehand. And good luck.
Thanks. Drinks potion.
Yeah, drinks my potion. I make sure that ring is affixed to my hand, and I do get ready to do a dive.
All right.
Bloop.
All right. Thorka jumps off. Alinus
Yeah,
jumps off.
I'll knock back the potion and basically just run and do a big old cannonball off the edge.
All right. Jabu, are you following your friends?
He's putting on his floaties.
Little wing.
Jabu.
Jabu, let's go stab some sushi.
Okay.
Jabu, you're drinking the potion before you jump in the water?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't see my guy, so I'm trying to. Oh, I had to move it over. There we are. Drink the potion. Now I'm jumping in.
All right. You're starting to float down, all the way down until you get to what you recognize as the platform before. And you see some fish people that seem to be standing on kind of the platform that you're standing on. Hi, what do you want? What are you doing here?
We're looking for a monster.
Hi, what monster are you looking for?
Kraken. Come to kill the Kraken.
Yep.
Wait a second, you think you can kill the Kraken? That's great!
Is he an enemy of yours?
Of course.
Can I roll an insight on him?
Yes.
All right, come on, let's do this. Nope.
Damn it, roll 20.
Of course he's an enemy. We have to be very careful. But if you want us to summon him, we can. Please understand that he takes up a large portion. You don't want to walk up there before he shows up. I would suggest you wait right here and wait for him.
So if he's your enemy, how can you summon him?
It's attracted to shiny objects. And we have just the shiny objects.
What are the shiny objects?
Yeah.
You don't see the harpoons in our hands?
That alone will bring him over here.
Aye, unfortunately. We don't usually stand around this area. We're only here because we've been paid to.
Who was you paid to? Who paid you to stay here?
Well, the captain. The captain wants to make sure that you deal with the Kraken, but if you don't feel comfortable, he says that you should just come back up. He doesn't want you to get hurt, but he said he trusts Dilly's judgment.
So you're allies with the pirate?
Aye.
With the captain, rather?
Yes, Arden.
Yeah. So, what's your arrangement with him? How do you guys work together?
Well, even though we only stay in the water, we can always use gold in different ways, shapes, and capacities. You're not the first party to be recommended by someone to deal with the Kraken, but unfortunately, you're one of 3 so far that has made it this far, which I'm very appreciative of. One of them just gave up and they were too afraid. The other one was destroyed by the Kraken, and we don't want you to be hurt as much as they were, so please. I assure you that if you do well, you will not only be paid handsomely, but maybe we can destroy Byzant once and for all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk up to whatever one was speaking, and I kind of get up close to him, and I give him like the crook eye, and I'm looking at him. Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
And all right, I turn around, I say, all right, yeah, I'm on board.
Well, I'm glad, because we're just trying to help.
Yeah, these guys are great.
Oh yeah, they're so friendly.
So when you're ready, go ahead and get in your battle stance, and we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll stay behind and guard you from behind, in case anything else is gonna try to come up to you.
From behind.
Well, unfortunately, we have to stay safe ourselves, but we do have some healing magic of ourselves, so, if it gets too bad, we'll try to help you out.
Well, that is very nice of you.
All we can do is try to help.
We'll see.
Sounds like a great plan.
Well, let me know when you're ready, and then we'll get started.
Thorka will, that's a great plan. You guys are so nice. And he'll swim over here.
Tarek will, he'll draw the short sword in his fighting hand and actually pull the soul ripper out in his offhand.
Okay.
He kind of just clangs them together, and I say, all right, do this. Wave your shiny shit.
The gentleman, the fish thing right here says, "All right, guys, let's do it." And they start waving the things and making a weird humming noise. Go ahead and everyone that is noticing this, make an insight check for me.
Okay.
Above 10. Above 10.
Oh my god, that has been 3 insight checks where I rolled a 4
I mean,
in a
I
row.
rolled
for
a
insight
6. I rolled a 3. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 4. It's great.
And Jabu, insight check for me.
Yaboo.
What happened to like perception?
Sorry. Jabu, are you there?
I am reloading roll 20. Because this thing has been bullshit so far.
Gandalf agrees with you because he's screaming right now.
Well, he does that.
Jabu, are you there?
If he's not, I can move him and just put him, I guess, to be protected by us over here. Yeah, I'll put him next to Tarek.
Okay.
I mean, Alanis. I'll put him next to Alanis.
Alright, once he gets back, he needs to roll an insight check. So,
Okay.
the ground starts to shake, and you could already feel the pull of the waves, and the water just seems to be moving very harshly in different directions. You could tell that the first step seems to be happening, and the platforms seem to be together.
I'll click the boots of speed.
Okay.
I will say my sword's command to turn the lightning on.
All right. You feel rumbling again after some time, and you can see that the platform seems to be empty towards the top, inviting anyone to go up there. What do you decide to do?
Well, it's like last time we had to go up there. Last time we went up there to touch it. Do we know if we actually have to touch? Well, we have to move up there anyway to see.
Yeah, I shoot across and swim just across.
Yeah, I'm swimming at that 30. My swimming speed. And then Jabu is coming up the back.
Just refresh the terrain. Everything's halved.
Everything's
Through the
halved,
bit.
yeah, so it takes a long time to swim through.
Got it.
Jabu, are you there? Okay.
So once we get closer, we see this thing.
You do, yes.
Is this different than last time?
Yep, you do notice it is immediately different from last time, which is strange to you.
What from this distance can we clearly see what is this object?
There seems to be a gem that's in the middle of some sort of stone platform.
All right. We can't really talk to each other, so Thurko will move up and he sees the gem, and he'll point at the gem. Like the closest person is Tarek. He points at the gem, and then he pantomimes to like grab it, and then shrugs as if this is, to do it.
And as soon as you grab that, 2 others seem to appear.
And then Thorko will point at them to grab it. and then Jabu will continue swimming with his little limbs.
Are the stones glowing at all? Are the gems glowing at all?
The gems do seem to be glowing a bit, but not as bright. Not nearly as bright.
So I would say touch the red one, see what happens.
Because the one I touched was green, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so the green one's already been touched, so you guys can do it at any order you want.
So I woke up and I touch the red stone.
When you touch it, you see that it glows.
Touching the blood.
Both of them being touched, a fourth and final greenish block seems to appear towards the top.
Jabu will he'll swim up there slowly, and he'll touch that one.
As soon as he touches that one, you all feel everything start to shake, aggressively shake. And you feel like in a few moments something is going to appear.
Well,
You have 2 rounds to respond to the shaking.
okay. Does it seem like the one that Alanis has to touch hers?
I already did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so Jabu will definitely swim back. Yeah, and then
And then a dash for Jabu would be that.
okay, yeah, he'll spend one round doing a dash. Thorka will move because he can move more, and I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay.
All right, so that's my action for this round.
Okay. And Tarek, what were you doing this round?
I look at the Soul Ripper, and I kind of shake it in the water, and I say, "You there?"
Roll an
You
insight
there?
check for me.
Get insight checks.
Woof.
You don't notice anything different, but it seems to cast, and you are hasted.
Okay. Excellent. So I will just drift back to over here, just swimming in the water.
Okay, that's your first round, and then this is your second round now. What's your second round responding to everything?
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
I am going to I'm gonna reach up on like the middle of my chest, and I'll say the command word, and I'm gonna cast Find Familiar, and I'm gonna call a Paz out, but I'm gonna have him come out in the form of what I always thought was a piranha fish, but they listed as a quipper fish.
Okay. That's fine.
So
You could
he'll
use the
be out
regular. Yeah, you could just use the regular token, and we'll just assume that's what it is.
right.
And then I guess with this round, Thorka will also he'll just get ready for he'll draw his sword and he's ready for battle.
Okay. Jabu, are you there now?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to make an insight check from before. There was something going on. It's
You
like
know?
I have a switch, and I
Oh
just
my
turned it
God.
on to just screw up everybody's rolls for this or something. I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
It's insight. Like, I don't know what it is with these insight checks, man.
But yeah, all right. All right. So from there,
So now that I know everything, what did I learn?
you know nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Wonderful.
Ah!
The tentacles just breach out and start thrashing about. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Woof.
All right, Jabu, you're gonna take half. Tarek,
Thorka,
you passed. So
yeah, Thorka, you have advantage from haste for dex saves.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you. All right. Nope. 11.
So Thorka, you will take 13 damage. It's gonna be crushing damage. Jabu, you're gonna take 6. Alinus, you're going to take. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jabu, you're going to take 6. Alinus, you'll take 13. Tarek, you will take nothing because you have that thingy.
Evasion.
And then from there, I need initiative rolls from everyone.
Wow, not rolling good at all today.
No, I'm rolling terrible.
Well, death is always a possibility. So
Especially with roll 20.
YouTube audience, don't give up your dice. Just letting you know that. If you can, just roll dice.
I miss my cotton candy dice.
all right. So the Kraken is going to attack first. And it's going to attempt to make an attack on Thorka with its gigantic tentacle. 22 against your AC.
Does not hit.
All right. Second attack. 21 against your AC. So it's not just you rolling low. And 20 against your AC.
Yay!
So there you go. You dodge all 3 tentacle attacks. Awesome.
Default.
Tarek, it is your turn.
Okay, so from last time, it's just basically it's all tentacles. So there's like, there's no escaping any type of reach or anything like that.
Correct.
It's all reach.
Right, exactly. So I will just do a pass. He will do the help action, and I will attack with the short sword, and I will booming blade.
Okay.
The creature. $23.
That will definitely hit.
Alright, so he will take 8 piercing. So 29 piercing and 2 thunder damage.
All right. right.
And then I will just, with my 6th action, I will just attack again with the short sword.
Sounds good. That will miss.
Okay, and that will end my turn because it doesn't really matter to move anywhere, I guess, for now. So, and a Paz will he'll just swim behind me.
All right. The Kraken seems to make a legendary action, and you see this lightning storm that seems to be coming up. You're not sure what is going on. And with the lightning storm, it's going to shoot out lightning, obviously. So, Tarek, Thorka, and Jabu, I need all 3 of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
It just threw pretty colors at you guys.
$22.
All right.
Whoa. 23 this time.
All right.
Ah!
Thorka is the only one to pass.
Whoa.
And it is 24 lightning damage. 12 for Thorka.
What, 22 doesn't save? Shit.
No.
Woof!
I will still evasion.
Okay. From there, Jabu, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna target right here. I'm going to try my most powerful spell I got. I need you to I lost the spell. God damn it. Ah, here it is. I need you to do a check for me. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Alright, you need a 21 to beat. So you're going to take the full 10d6 cold damage.
Sounds good.
I have to be furious small with this.
Yee, buddy.
Take 50 cold damage.
All right.
With this magic spell, being so powerful, Jabu's body will begin to get bigger and more muscular. His eye color will change, and it will become Jubei. I'm done.
All right. Alenus, it's your turn.
Woot. I am going to hit it with chill touch this round. Where did it go?
Oh, and Jubei, while you're waiting, make an insight check for me.
Alrighty.
Damn it.
Yeah, Alenus, that is not going to hit.
Nope. Dice, por qué?
Okay. Hold on 1 second. That's important. All right. Jubei, make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Seven.
Okay. Moving on. Alenus, is there anything else that you're doing on your turn?
For now, no.
Okay. Thorka, it's your turn.
Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is channel divinity, and I am swearing a vow of enmity against this thing, making it my enemy. And this gives me advantage against him in attacks. Next, I will be attacking him.
Okay.
So I am hasted, so I have 3 attacks at advantage. So I'm going to swing all 3 just to see if they hit, and then I'll do damage for whichever, if they hit or not.
Sounds good.
So first attack is 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay, second attack. When the second attack hits, and then the third hasted attack that hits. So each attack hits. So now I'll do. Okay, so first attack, second attack, third attack, and now the lightning damage. 66.
It's immune to lightning. So immune to lightning and thunder. If you.
Okay, so
Oh.
so the d6s won't. I won't even roll the d6s then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to save you time.
No, I got you. No, that's fine. So that's 32, 64. That's 100.
Yep.
99.
Nice.
And 99.
Yeah, it's 100.
It's 100. Yep, straight 100. You can tell that it's writhing in pain, but it seems to be even stronger than it once was before this. It's even angrier. It takes a legendary action and attempts to attack you. Well, 34 is definitely going to hit.
Yes.
Oh, almost a Yahtzee. 24 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. And until the grapple end, you're also restrained. From there, it is the Kraken's turn. It's going to try to attack you, Alenus.
Woo!
33 against your AC.
Yep.
It's going to be 22 bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled and restrained.
Neat.
Then another tentacle comes to attack you, Tarek. Just because. 31
I don't like
against your
this
AC.
anime.
I get smacked.
It's going to be 22 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Can I uncanny dodge
Sounds good.
that for half damage?
And then lastly, the last tentacle is going to try to attack you, Jabu. And it's going to deal 24 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained. From there, you are all worried, because you are all grappled and restrained. Tarek, it is your turn.
What does the restrained condition do again?
You can't move. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so can I use to break free from restraint condition?
You could try to escape the grapple, which there's a dice check for it. So you can use an action to escape the grapple.
Right. So for my first action, I will have since I think if it is a dex-based check because of haste, I'll get advantage. So it'll be I guess a normal roll, but I communicate to Paz to come in and try and like nip around the tentacles to try and assist me to break free. So I would get advantage.
All right, I'll allow it. Why not?
Okay, so then could I use is that an acrobatics or I guess an acrobatics or
Yeah. So with grapple, you get to
Dex
choose either a strength check or an acrobatics check, whichever you prefer.
all right, I'll just do acrobatics.
That is a fail.
That's not good. So I just say fuck it, and I with my second action I just attack with the short sword.
All right. There'll be disadvantage on that attack.
All right.
That will be a miss.
Yep. All right, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. Jubei, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna kind of slide up one of the tentacles here.
You're currently restrained because you were grappled.
I can't. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with my thing here now.
Let me move you back. It's all right.
Yeah, I've been having issues with the tokens myself.
How much damage did I take?
I already put all the damage in on your character already, so you should be where your HP is at right now is what you have left. You're currently restrained and grappled, so you can't move at all. So you should be right there.
I don't know what to do. I'm good. I'm gonna do nothing.
Did you want to drink a potion? Did you? I mean, there's lots of other things you can do. You can still attack even when you're restrained. Restrained just is disadvantage on attack rolls, and stuff like that. Like you can still attack, you just can't. You can't. Your speed is 0. You could also break the grapple as well.
I'll try to break. I'll drink the potion.
Okay. All right, Alenus, it's your turn.
So, 2 quick questions. Would I have disadvantage if I basically touch it to make my spell attack, even though technically it's not a touch spell?
It is an attack, so it's disadvantage.
Okay, figured I'd just ask. And my armor has that advantage thing to end grapples.
So
Do
then
I-
that would apply. So you would roll for advantage to break your grapple.
Okay, and that's a strength or I always forget. Athletics or straight strength.
Give me 1 second.
It's either athletics or acrobatics, Cat.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a no.
So you do not break it.
It legit just wants me to die. Okay.
Keep in mind, by doing that, that's a full action to do that.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to do as a bonus action or anything like that on your turn?
Bonus action. You know what? Yes, because I think no, never mind. It's not a bonus action. Never mind. Continue.
All right, Thorka, it's your turn.
Okay, with my hasted action, I would like to attempt to get out of the grapple.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that would be my first thing. What is my athletics? Okay, so I know 15 is not enough.
Correct.
So with my regular action, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Oh, okay, 30.
You break it.
Whew. All right. So that was my hasted action. That was my regular action. I don't think there's anything I can do with my bonus action as of right now. So I will swim, and I know I saw Jabu get hit pretty hard, so I will swim and get in front of him. Just so I'll move 5 feet,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
Suddenly, you start seeing something shimmering into place. You're not sure what it is, but you're getting very, very worried. Suddenly, it appears.
Oh, I'm dead.
It says, "What are you doing here?" And it rears up its mouth, and strangely enough, very odd to you, it shoots a fireball, but not in your direction. And the Kraken takes 36 damage. You need to leave now. The Kraken goes and attempts to attack what looks to be Bison. It hits it, but it hits one of its shimmering images. Tries to hit it again. And again, another image. Tarek, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. So I will repeat what I tried to do with my first action. I will have a Paz swim down and kind of do his little fish nippy thing. And I will try and wiggle my way out of this thing's grasp.
Okay. You do not escape.
All right, and then with my my second action, I will drink a potion of supreme healing.
Sounds good.
That'll end my turn.
After your turn, I need everyone to make an insight roll for me.
No.
Jeez. Accursed insight.
All right. Kat will do one in a section. She went to take a bio break.
Okay.
19.
Well, Thorka got one at least.
I got one, guys.
All right.
Kat's coming now.
Oh my god.
Tarek, you fail.
Fucking 2. That's I tell you.
And Alinus, you pass.
Paladins win!
Alinus, Thorka, and Jubei, you are really irked, and you're just... This just seems very odd and out of place. Jubei, in particular, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Not at disadvantage.
Is it magical?
It is magical.
$15.
Okay, hold on 1 second. And check your Discord messages. After Tarek is going to be Jubei.
Just get me for now.
Sounds good. We will go back to him. Alinus, it's your turn.
Can I Misty Step out of the tentacle?
It's a great question.
It is a teleportation spell, technically.
This is specified under the wording of the grappled condition that yes, you would, if you misty step away from the grappler, you would break the grapple.
Neat. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, sounds good.
So I do that.
All right.
And since that was a bonus action, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I roll for each beam, right?
Yes. And they both hit.
2 hit.
Yes, and they both hit. So you can just roll damage on both.
I rolled 3.
Yep, they all 3 hit.
Oh, okay, you were saying both. That's why I was confused. There we go. So 19, 29, 31.
Sounds good. Thorka, it is your turn.
Thorka is very confused to see Byzant attack who how we thought, not only in this timeline, but our original timeline, that this thing was protecting his phylactery. So he's going to continue the onslaught onto this thing, on this Kraken, and attack it 3 times. And he's still hasted, and he still has his Oath of Enmity, so with advantage.
All right.
So 3 attacks. That hits.
That hits. That hits, and that hits.
They all hit. Okay, all 3 attacks hit. Almost 20. All right, so attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. So that's 51, 70, 79 damage, I believe. Maybe.
All right. It is pretty hurt. You can see the blood pouring out of some of the tentacles. From there, Bison goes and says, "Enough! This ends here." And he seems to shoot a gigantic blast of energy. And the blast of energy just annihilates the tentacles and the monster as a whole. And it shrivels up, leaving a bloody mess afterwards. Well, I'm glad that's over. What are you doing here?
Can we talk? Because we have the breathing potion.
Yeah. Yep.
In Draconic, I just pretty much scream at him. Why would you kill your watchdog?
He wasn't my watchdog.
He's protecting your phylactery, isn't he?
Sure, but who would be... it doesn't matter to me. If you want to kill me, then kill me. I will give you my phylactery, and then you can leave and never come back.
Why do you want us to leave now?
There are dragons that are here, that are still in eggs waiting to be born. They have done nothing to harm anyone else, and I'm here just attempting to protect them. I will give you my phylactery peacefully, if you wish. It is the thing that is over here. And you can see him kind of swimmingly go and nudge his face on the ring that seems to be right here.
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Sure.
I know we've had very little luck, but, just gotta try. Uh, 15.
To you, he seems to be telling the truth.
So Thorka's just, his mind is just torn and confused, and he just, in Draconic, in the same tone, who am I to you?
I don't have any idea who you are. I just know you as someone who seems very strong, and I do not wish any harm to fall upon you all.
What? And he speaking back to me in Draconic?
Yes.
In Elvish, I look at Tarek, and I say to him, "He has no idea who I am."
And I say back in Elvish, I just say, it's the timelines.
He wants to trade his life to protect dragon eggs. If this is not the same Byzant, and this isn't going to get us back to our time, there's no point to killing this thing, because this won't solve any of our problems. Killing him is nothing now. I don't care about dragon eggs. I don't care if he's protecting them.
We're in danger. There's some mind-altering effect happening right now. Some spell.
Thorka's like, I'm done here. Until I can figure out. And then, does this thing look like it can? It can't be. It's too big to be carried.
It still looks too big to be carried, but it does look like it can be pierced. So it looks like something sharp were to hit it, that whatever it's containing would spill out into the seawater.
He looks at everyone else. I don't know what to do, and it's in common. This Byzant has no idea who I am. That means killing this thing, it means nothing. It doesn't solve any problems. So I don't know what to do. I look to you guys. He says he's protecting eggs. And that's his whole point here. He's protecting dragon eggs that are down here. I don't care about dragon eggs. I don't care if you make an omelet out of them or they stay down here for 100 years. This is no longer my purpose. We're in the wrong time. We're in the wrong place. This is not the thing that needed to die to save everyone. Killing this thing does nothing for me or for anyone that was our family and our friends.
Yep. Tarek, roll an insight check for me. And pray.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
Ciao.
It's above 10.
Tarek, roll a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, you get the plus from Cat.
Nine is not going to do it. So, Tarek, everything seems off, especially the way that Bison is acting and the way you've seen his mannerisms before, but you still haven't put any of the puzzle pieces together.
But I do know what I've kind of sensed all along is that something's off.
Something's off, but you're not sure what it is. I can't give a wisdom saving throw for Alinus because she's never met Bison before. Thorka, I can give you a not a wisdom saving throw, but I can give you a insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, all I know is this is a big skelly dragon with glowy green things.
Can I talk you into advantage because we are intimately tied together?
Yeah, no, that would make complete sense.
Okay. Cool beans. Come on, 13.
Did you take the plus for me being near you?
No, that's a skill. This is a skill check, not a save.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You are suspicious, Thorka, but that is only the second time you've ever passed a roll, so you're not suspicious enough.
Okay. But with just going by what's going on, he's like, Tarek, I need out of here now. This thing is sitting there waiting to die. This is not Byzant. This is not what I came here for. This is not what I came back to life for. I can't do it right now.
I am Byzant.
Yeah,
if you wish to kill me, then you can. You could slay me right here. Just stab that orb that's in front of you, and I will be destroyed forever.
You, and in Draconic and angry, you are not my Byzant. You have no idea who I am. The Byzant that enslaved me is somewhere else. Sadly or not, I have no quarrel with you, and I don't care if you rot down here for 1,000 years. I need to get back to where this other Byzant is, so that way I can mount his head on a ship.
Well, I thank you for at least not killing me. At least the dragon eggs will have someone to help them.
Sure. Is that why you're here, is to help dragon eggs now?
Why,
Not
yes.
not to enslave the undead and take over lands like the one I know?
Why would I want to do something like that?
You would not, but someone else that is you would. We are not from here.
I see.
You are a creature of almost godhood. So I'm sure different planes of time and space make way more sense to you than it does to me. And I've experienced it. So we are all going off of being very confused. We've done this before, but before, that was your watchdog. We had to defeat him to get to it. You were taking over lands and killing innocents with hordes of undead. I was killed and cursed by you, and I was a death knight in your service for a time until these people rescued me.
Well, that's strange, because I've been cursed myself, and that's the reason why I'm this form.
Sorka puts his hands up in like a gesture, of course. Of course you're a victim.
Tarek, you can make an insight check for me.
I can fail an insight check.
No, I believe in you.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
God damn it.
Do I get another one?
Yes. Yep.
Do I still get advantage because I'm really mad at him?
Yes.
Hello, friends. Let me help.
Oh my god.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Thorka, roll a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
Please,
So
God,
is this a
Fez.
spell? Is this a spell?
Yes.
Okay, so I can roll normal, and I get the +4, which is better than my +3, so I get a 8 then. All right, we're rolling straight. Let's. Oh, 11, of course. Roll the 3.
Nope, that doesn't do it.
Nope.
I thought I heard Jabu say something about that it's a spell. We're under a spell. But I don't know if that's Jabu or is it Jabay.
I have Tarek. We've got to be under something because nothing is right anymore from our memories. So we've either been we're now in a completely different timeline, or our brains don't work anymore. And now instead of a Byzant that is destroying and killing our home and our friends, we have a Byzant that's been enslaved and cursed and is just trying to protect sweet dragon eggs from becoming an omelet. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. And it doesn't seem like there's anything. Hey, you, other Byzant, if we're under a spell, can you help us?
Sure, I can see what I can do.
Alinus is just super confused.
You see Bison cast a spell, and you could see that he's like, spending a really decent amount of time casting it. And it seems to wash over all of you. And he says, all right, if there's anything that is on you, it is gone.
What?
If there was any negative or bad thing on you, I have fixed it.
Do we feel any different then?
Do an insight check for me.
I was just saying, can I do an insight check?
Everyone do an insight check.
Oh my god.
Actually, ignore that. That was a D10.
Alinus is getting the low rolls out of the way by rolling a dice beforehand.
No.
And she still rolls a 3.
14. Come on.
I got a 13.
Why does Roll20 hate us?
Thorka,
It's outstanding.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. A straight wisdom saving throw.
So this doesn't have disadvantage on it.
Correct.
So that means I can get advantage on it.
Well, if that's what you got, that's what you got.
Yeah, because I have a cloak for that. Okay. Oh wait. No, yeah, I do. I have it. It's the sword thing. It's the aura with the sword. Okay. 27.
Hold on 1 second.
We actually died, guys. We're just stuck now.
We're
I
just
think
actually in hell. It's fine.
I think we're on the ship still.
Yeah.
Check your Discord message.
We're going back now, everyone. We're going back now. Don't just follow me. Let's go.
Okay.
And then there was the anchor, right?
Yeah, as soon as you go to the anchor, it's assumed that you're swimming up the anchor.
Where's the anchor again?
Bottom right.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we take Jubei with us and everything like that.
Okay. Are you all following?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll send the Paz the piranha to the pocket dimension.
Okay. Let me get back to the ship. I see the blood from here. You all did a great job.
Something ain't right.
So from here, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to Inverness.
Oh, we're going back, all right. Thorka goes up to the captain, grabs him by like he's wearing like a coat, right? Like a seaman's coat.
Mm-hmm.
And like two hands, and just like lifts him off his feet, and just like, we want out now.
I don't know what you mean by out now.
And then Thorka will take him to the banister and start to bend him over it, where he's going to break him if he doesn't let us out.
You don't want to do that if I were you.
And then he forces it. Bring us out of this place now.
Fine, we'll leave. We'll get out of here. We'll go to Inverness.
No, whatever you're doing to us, we want out now. This is a spell.
You see the captain's head spin 3 times rapidly in succession, completely something that somebody could not do uh, in reality.
And then out of disgust, like Thorka just tosses him like to like the other part of the ship, like away from him. It's like,
All,
yeah,
all
go
of
on.
you start to see kind of everything kind of fading and shifting and fading until all of you vanish. Hold on.
Darkness! Ah!
I knew it.
And you see yourselves inside of the room again.
Am I still bonded?
So you look and you see that you've been healed and your restraints have been removed.
Neat.
Is there a door?
There is, right south of Jabu. Did you want to go open it?
And Tarek, we were all under a spell and kept against our will. It was trying to alter our mind. It was trying to erase everything. Check the door, and if it's locked, I'll break it open.
Yeah, so I'll go over and check the door.
Are we at back to our max HP?
Yes.
Okay. Are we back to like as if we were in like a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Tarek, you check the door and the door seems to be unlocked.
All right, I'll open the door.
I guess Thorka will step out first.
And I have my blade drawn.
So, yeah, so does Thorka. He has his sword now out.
The gentleman that's here waves at you and says, "Oi, you ready for the next journey to Inverness? I see that you've woken up from your deep slumber."
Divine sense.
You notice that he is undead.
And Thorka will go and attack him.
Okay. You're going to have advantage because he is completely unprepared for your attack.
Okay. All right, 31 will do it.
That will hit.
Nice.
32 points of damage.
And that just slays him dead, and he just screams in agony.
And Thorka just walks past his body.
The other gentleman that's here, he starts yelling out, "Ah! Something's wrong!"
I'm going to attack him.
Thorka says to Tarek, "We're taking the engine room now."
Yeah.
And then he knows Tarek's behind him, and Thorka just goes and I mean, Divine Sense would have told everyone within 60 feet would have been it would have showed that undead.
Yes, they're all
Okay.
undead.
So he goes and just and essentially goes and kills this guy over here before he knows what's going on.
Yeah, and Alinus, that's a hit. Roll for damage, and Thorka just roll
Okay.
for attack, and same thing, Tarek, just roll for attack.
So it's 16 and 19.
And the gentleman just falls dead. Just an undead mass in the ground. Tarek, that is a hit. And Thorka, that will be a hit, but you can roll to see if you get a crit at all. Alright, you don't.
anybody else within 5 feet of me? No, they are not. So take that.
And they're both dead. Just destroyed.
And I just look at Thorka and I said, "We're taking over the ship now."
And Thorka doesn't even talk at this point. He's just going through the motion. Oh yeah, Jubei. Jubei needs to come and just start punching things. And then just go up the steps with Tarek and leading the rest of the party up.
So as you go up the steps, the people seem to be seem to greet you as if you're their friend.
Don't even give a chance for this guy. Thorka rushes him and just like cuts into him.
I cannot see the screen for some reason.
Yeah, so with the two swords out, do I sense that guy up over here at all
There it goes.
with the sword, or is he just not registering?
They're all undead. So if
Very
your
good.
sword cannot register undead, then yeah.
Yeah, so like
then,
my divine sense would essentially reach almost the whole ship because it's 60 feet, like bubble kind of thing.
Yeah, and Thorka, that is again, you're all rolling at advantage because none of these guys are prepared for you attacking them.
So another 26 points of damage on that one.
He will die, collapse in pain.
And then just keep walking.
And the same thing, Tarek. He just collapses and gets destroyed.
sounds good.
And then keep walking up the steps.
All right, I'm gonna move you. Hold on one sec.
Let's walk up to the captain first.
Arden says, "Aye, we're almost going to be in Inverness."
Thorka just pounces on him.
Yeah, I would just say we just rush forward and stick him.
He just pounces at this guy and attacks him.
Aye, what are you doing?
Oh, crit.
Fuck yeah!
So I'm going to throw a level 3 smite on it.
All right.
So it's 4 and 5, 6.
That was
Tarek.
all elven accuracy. So.
Cool. Tarek, all of these are undead that you keep hitting, by the way, with the Soul Ripper.
Well, I'm using the oh, I shouldn't be clicking that. I should be clicking the rapier number 2 that I have.
Okay, just making sure.
So that was 47.
What do I have to roll to hit?
Well, you rolled 1d20 plus 10. You missed with your 1d20 with your 18 to hit.
Oh, okay.
And Ted, you see damage?
I do. That is 47 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then Tarek,
That's with advantage, so elven accuracy, so 28.
sounds good. The captain goes down, and you hear him blow a whistle, and you can't hear the whistle, but he seems to be blowing it as he goes down and starts to bleed out. You could see all of the other people seem to jump off the boat, and they just rapidly escape as fast as they can, sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Huh.
As the boat sails away.
Is he still alive or is he dead?
He's just barely clinging to life, but you could see him laughing.
And now what's funny? Your trick didn't work. it failed.
You're right. It failed, but Bison told me that if he can't tame you all, that you are to die. And I've already started the process. This ship, you're going to go down with the fishes, you dumb bastards.
Do you know where you're going?
He's going down with the fishes.
I don't care.
Oh, don't worry. We've already seen where you're going. You're going to care. And then Thurka just stabs him in the face with the sword just going into, like, through it into the wood.
And he just looks shocked and immediately dies.
All right, everyone. We got to figure out if this ship's gonna blow. We need to get out of here or stop the explosion.
Or are his little zombie sailors going to stab the boat from the outside?
I don't know. It might be something going on. Tarek, you're the fastest. Can you go and check the engine in case something's going on? I'm gonna check the other part of the ship and see if there's anything weird.
Yeah. So I fly down. I run to the engine room.
And Thorka and he's taking Jubei, and for them to start just searching the ship from now that we're on the top deck, like pretty much searching top deck and to the bottom. And he says, Alanis, you can fly. Can you go up and see if you can get a better view on things?
Sure. Clicks on the boots and hops into the crow nesty thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, Alanus, roll an investigation check for me. Tarek, roll an investigation check for me. Tarek, with that investigation, you notice that the crystals themselves starting to look unstable. They're shaking rapidly, and it seems like within the next couple of moments, they're likely going to be some sort of reaction. You do notice that there is a button at the top left-hand corner that says emergency, and it seems to be in red.
Do I recall the levers when I was talking to the friendly version of them? Do the levers? I remember them saying not to go full speed when the anchor's down.
Yes.
Is it? Can I pull those levers back to get it like out of full speed?
You don't. It doesn't seem to be moving as much as it seems to be unstable. You could start moving the levers, but I mean, with your passive perception or passive insight, you kind of feel like if you do that, you may cause more harm than good, and you're not sure how stable these are.
So it's to push the big shiny red irresistible button.
Shiny, irresistible button.
Candy-like button.
You
Ooh, what
you
does this
hear the
button do?
crystal splinter. And
I gotta do so. I push the button.
when you push the button, Alenus, you notice that something seems to be sliding out from the side of the boat.
What's that?
And another boat seems to have kind of dumped itself into the water.
Ooh, hey guys, a lifeboat.
And do I see nothing happens in the engine room? It just looks to be more unstable after I push that.
Yes.
All right. Uh, yeah. So I click the boots of speed and I fly. I beat feet up to the top
All right.
and say we got to abandon ship.
Okay.
I'm grabbing our little buddy.
All right, so we got Jabu. He jumps over. Alonso jumps over, and Thorga's like, "Come on, Tarek, let's go."
And you notice that the boat seems to be kind of floating away because now it's moving a little bit. Thorka and Tarek, you're gonna have to make a running leap. Make
Oh,
a
okay.
acrobatics or an athletics check for me. You're both going to suffer 6 damage from kind of getting there, but not really landing very safely.
Ugh.
As you float off, you start to see that Inverness is miles away, and it's likely going to take at least the rest of your day to go ahead and use the paddles to go ahead and get there. After about 5 more minutes of paddling, you hear the explosion rock the ship, and there doesn't seem to be any survivors.
They're all dead anyway.
Kablamo.
That is the end of this session.
I
Woo!
wanted the ship. I wanted
Thank
the
goodness
ship.
for shiny red buttons.
We could have
Yeah.
had the ship if only we knew how to get rid of a bomb.
Well, I am glad that you guys figured out that it was a spell, because ultimately I did have an alternative that if you didn't know it was a spell, then you're basically think that you're in an alternate reality for a while, confused about what's happening.
Oh,
That would have been fun.
Well, it
Yeah.
was headed that way with those atrocious die rolls.
Because Roll20 hates us.
Some pretty bad die rolls today, but it is what it is.
They were like terrible, terrible. But yeah, we finally did it and we figured it out.
Absolutely. All right. We're going to stop the stream here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to talk to these guys out of game. Thank you. So long. Farewell.